early in the morning. I just got out of the shower. These are the first words I'm uttering for the day. I don't know where the yelping is coming from, but I swear there's like a dog in an apartment with an open window who is just yelping. I heard it all morning from like 5:30 on. Okay, May 26th, 2022. The question is, what is your favorite quote right now? I think probably my most favorite quote of all time is from Lord of the Rings. It's by Bilbo Baggins at his 111th birthday. He gets up, and this is in both the book and the movie. He gets up to address the crowd, speech, and he says, how does it go? He says, "I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve." And I love statements with double meanings like that. It's so clever, and I think it's the math of it all that kind of throws people for a loop. They start thinking, I guess depending on your perspective, it's either a good comment or a bad comment, and it's so funny. I've loved that saying for a long time. It kind of inspires me to try to think of things that I could say that are like that, and not to people that I actually like, but to people that I don't like, or people that are annoying me or piss me off, specifically customers at work. If you say things like that to people that you're in, some sort of confrontation with, be it where they're, even it's just like a mild confrontation, they get really confused. Either they get confused or it completely blows right by them, but people around you pick up on it, and afterwards they're kind of shocked that you would say something like that, but at the same time, the people that you're saying it to, they don't realize, and it's very funny. It's just a very funny thing to do, and sometimes it's a way to get the upper hand, even if it's in your own head. It's funny. It's a funny thing. I don't know if I have any other favorite quotes. I think a lot of them come from Lord of the Rings, to be honest. J.R.R. Tolkien was just a brilliant writer. And I know that there's a lot of, I don't know, there's people say that that's controversial because he was really just, he was writing about the things around him, but using a fantasy setting to mask what was really going on, and it was very obvious that Lord of the Rings is about World War II and all that. And you know what, I don't know if that's the truth or not. Maybe it was completely unintentional, and he was just soaking up the current events of the time, and that's what he was writing about because that's what was on his mind, and he didn't even realize it. You'd be surprised how often we do that kind of thing. Everything around us affects everything that we say and do every day, and I think that was probably the case with him. But if he would have lived 20 years later, would he have written Lord of the Rings in the same way? Probably not. It's interesting to think about. Anyway, there you go. Lord of the Rings, Bilbo Baggins.